Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. I'm Fear the Platypus, and if you're new here and you're interested in creating items for your tabletop RPGs, then click on the subscribe button and hit that little bell so you'll be notified when I post my next video. Today's craft is a DM's tool that's been around for a while, and I've thought about making one before, but it just kind of always winds up on the back burner. A friend of mine made one of these for his tabletop RPG about 2 months ago, and once I got to see it being used, I was like, why have I not made this before? So I'd like to give a big shout out to Nick Brown over at the Knights of the Game Table for inspiring me to finally make one of these, and I can't wait to use it in my next game. So here's the initiative ladder. This project started with some assorted scrap foam I had laying around, cut to sizes so that each piece was slightly smaller than the piece underneath it. I glued the pieces together using Eileen's tacky glue. Using PVA glue, I glued toilet paper pieces to the foam to help make the slope of the hill we're going to create. After gluing the toilet paper on, spray it all down with water. Using a 50-50 mix of PVA and water, add more glue to the project. Once you have the basic shape of the base that you are happy with, let the project sit and dry for at least 4 hours. I then started wetting paper towels with water and then applying the 50-50 mix to each sheet. I used a total of 4 paper towels. Then I wrapped the piece in the paper towels. This will make a nice smooth hill effect instead of a jagged or bumpy rock-faced look. When you fold the paper towel over the piece, make sure that you wrap it tightly. Smooth out any rough parts with your fingers. I had a few corners that did not want to stay down, so I used super glue to hold them in place. Once done, allow the piece to dry for 24 hours. After the piece has dried, apply a coat of Mod Podge to it. After the Mod Podge dries, just base coat the piece with black. Using some E6000, I took a Dollar Tree skeleton and glued it on the piece. I used the excess glue to hold some pebbles that I wanted to sprinkle around the skeleton. Using the full-strength PVA glue, pick a few spots around the piece you would like to add rocks to. After applying the glue, just sit the rocks down where you want them. Going back to our 50-50 glue mix, spread some over the entire piece. Don't use a good brush for this. The brush you see me using here, I only use 4 glues. After you've applied the glue to the piece, sprinkle sand over the entire piece to give it texture. Then let it sit and dry for at least 2 hours. Here is the list of paints I used for this project. I again covered the project with the 50-50 glue mix, and I used a mid-tone green homemade flocking to cover the piece. I added a few more Dollar Tree creatures I had painted up. I then covered the piece in a sepia wash. As for the clothespins, paint the lower parts white Paint the top part of the pins red on one side and green on the other. You can write in names or numbers for the characters or monsters that the pin represents. Start with the pins showing the green side. At the end of a turn, place the pin so the red side is showing. After everyone is gone, simply spin the entire piece to be on the green side again. The piece is now reset to start the next round. So there you have it, gang, my take on an initiative ladder. Hopefully you found this video helpful and informative. While you're here, don't forget to click the like button and leave your comments and questions down in the belows. Thank you to all of my subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, click on that subscribe button and hit the little bell so that way you'll be notified when I post my next video. Most of all, thank you for sharing your time with me. As always, happy crafting and happy gaming. I'm Fear the Platypus, and this one is done. So there you have it, gang, my take on an initiative. So there you have it, gang, my take on an initiative ladder. Try saying that 3 times fast.